Hello ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. Welcome back to Calmsden Farm, where hopefully the plough is now fixed and working and doing what a plough should do, which is plough a field. I had a quick look between the last video and this one as to why the plough was not working with the workers and why it would keep telling me that the plough could not be lowered or folded whilst turned, and turns out there was a mod update for this particular plough, which I had downloaded because I use it on other saves, but for some weird reason I haven't put the updated version of the mod into my main mod folder, which Calmsden Farms is loaded from. All my other map specific mod folders have the updated version of the plough. The main mod folder, which is my Calmsden folder, my Hout Baileron folder, my Elm Creek folder, they sadly do not have the updated version. And you know what? I think that's a load of bollocks, because that still does not work. So the mod author lies. He says he's fixed it, but he hasn't fixed it, has he? Because that still doesn't do what it's supposed to do. So frustrating. You have to feed that back, I think, as a bug report on the mod hub. That's so weird, because he reckons he's fixed it in the latest update. The patch notes for the mod says, oh, fix the issue whereby a worker wouldn't, you know, be able to use a plough. I also hope AutoDrive at some point in time fixes this issue whereby all the AutoDrive windows are open when you log into the game. Because I don't like that either. I want that turning off, folks. I want that disabling. Right. I can lower it again. I'm just going to have to plough the field myself then, ladies and gents. Unfortunately, this is a little bit annoying that I can't use a worker, because obviously field 2 over there is a much bigger field, and I would much sooner have that being done by a worker whilst I'm doing the lime and then doing the stone collecting. I guess the only other option is to go and get my tiny little plough out of the shed and go with that. We'll see now. Now comes the true test, ladies and gents. Because if it doesn't plough when I put it back down, then this thing's just junk. Okay, so it works when I manually raise and lower it. thankfully I don't have to do too much more of this field. We're nearly there. So this has been a productive day, week 1 of July of our little shortened seasons playthrough here, because we've got both fields harvested in the one single day, and I've now got this field ploughed. So field 2 might have to wait till tomorrow. But yeah, so obviously it didn't work. So obviously I'm still going to have a look at this plough myself then. Look at the XML and stuff and try and work out why the AI workers just absolutely detest this fucking thing. Why they detest it. Why they have issues with it. I mean, the obvious thing is, for now, if I want to get field 2 ploughed, would be to enable the GPS, pick a route, pick a course, GPS, and then me do it myself, manually, which wouldn't be terribly bad, because this thing's fairly quick, this plough, but so it's interesting that the worker was able to do the headlands perfectly fine, because he doesn't lift the plough. But the first time he lifted the plough, that was it. It became broken. Right. Right, I'm going to program the GPS. There we go. GPS programmed. So get to field 2, do a couple of headlands. We'll bin that course by course because we don't need that. And off we go. How's Helgi's field done with precision farming? 98. So lime control is now good. Nitrogen control's the tiny little thing that's not good. We'll go and check that. On my tractor. So yeah, we want to make sure we are nailing this. Optimal precision lime spreading. All going well. All going well seems to be my common phrase that I use when playing the game these days. Apart from like with the plough, everything is going reasonably well for me. I managed to work around most of the problems that the game gives me and presents me. You know, big thank you to the Better Contracts mod author for giving us the harvest contract bug fix. Although interestingly, the Better Contracts mod that enables us to do the harvest contracts doesn't fix another bug with the harvest contracts, whereby if you happen to complete a harvest contract and it is in your contract screen, okay, and it's on the contract screen as completed rather than active, okay, if you save and log out of the game whilst that is there completed, i.e. before you've actually collected and got paid for it, when you load up your game next time round, the contract has gone, disappeared from the screen, and you don't get paid. That happened on the multiplayer server. After doing a sugar beet harvest contract last week, which should have paid us 134,509, you know, should have paid us quite nicely. Because we didn't actually click collect on the contract and get paid for it, because the reason we didn't collect it as soon as it was completed was because we was doing a contract on another field and I couldn't actually remember which of the two fields I borrowed the equipment from. So the last thing I wanted to do was click collect and then have the harvester disappear mid-harvest of the second field and us not be able to harvest the second field because we don't have a harvester, as well as lose the tractors and, well, we wouldn't have lost the trailers because weirdly the game didn't spawn any when we borrowed the equipment. So yeah, that was a little bit weird. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to plough this first. I'm going to lime spread this first, actually. Get a couple of screenshots for the thumbnail. Because, you know, it's all good. Cooked a little bit of lime down on the canola there as well. Or sorghum, or whatever it is. See, harvester's missed a few little bits and pieces on this field. Left a few little tufts of oats sticking up. Wow, I'm running out of lime very, very quickly. Gonna have to go for a refill. I need to get my lime spreader a little bit closer. There we go. $1,406. Ah, lime's not cheap. Might explain why I've not put a lot of it on this field then. Yeah, while I've got the lime spreader in my hands, I might as well do it. Ploughing is something I can do off camera of this field, because it will take a little bit of time. This field must have been really bad for lime. A lot worse than I thought, because we are getting through an absolute ton of the stuff. I've used half a tank. Used half a tank just doing that headland. Second half of that headland even. We're going to need another refill. We are. Need more lime. More lime required. Oh dear. More line. Another 1,406 bucks. Good job I sold all that cheese and chocolate last episode. Strange that I've actually let it get that bad on that field. Maybe somebody who's watched every episode of the series can tell me why I haven't lime spreaded that field recently. You know, why didn't I do it after the last harvest? What was the reason? What was the thinking behind why I've not lime spreaded it? Because I should have done. How are we doing then everywhere else? Flying transport contracts, can't really do any of those at the minute. How many cows doing for food? Fully stocked. Not got any worries about them. And we know the sheep and chickens are okay because they've got plenty of food. Because their pens can hold loads. Way more food than they can actually hold animals. There we go. One load of lime done. I'll be super lazy now. Super duper lazy. I'm going to drive around here. That bit has been lime spreaded, by the way. That's just where the plough ploughed again after I'd lime spreaded. I'm going to be... I didn't want to walk a long way to the tractor. So I'd drive all that extra way, be less environmentally friendly. And what we'll do, ladies and gents, we're just going to have a rip round this field. Using our lovely plough. That can only be operated by me. Because the helpers managed to break it. And we'll do the headland. I might do 2 headlands actually, because it's a fairly chonky machine this. And I'm going to need room to turn around. And this class tractor does not have the best turning circle in the world, despite it being all-wheel steering, because it tends to hit the implements it's towing. Question, did I actually pH value? pH score is still terrible. I don't get that. Unless it only recognises the line after you have ploughed. But yeah, I have not got pH score for this field. I don't get why precision farming keeps wanting to screw me over so badly. Why are you not giving me the correct scores? I'm doing the things that I'm supposed to do. You've told me that I need to do lime spreading. I've done lime spreading, and now you're still not giving me the score for it. I don't understand. Take back what I said earlier. It's not going well. Things giving me headaches that I could very easily do without these days. The ice cream van. It's Mr. Whippy. It's Mr. Whippy. Unfortunately, that sound means he has run out of ice cream. Everyone knows they only put the chimes on when they've run out of ice cream. Bit of GPSage. Might get some nice straight lines put on our field. Well, ladies and gents, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to end this episode here, nice and early. I'm going to carry on, get the old ploughing done, finitoed, finished off ski, and take advantage of that. I'm going to do another. I obviously haven't done a second headland, so I might as well carry on, do a second headland. And then I'll see you guys in the not too distant future. I probably won't bring you back for stone picking, because that won't be very interesting for you. So you'll probably see me next in August, where hopefully I'll have some more harvesting to do of different crops. So ladies and gents, thanks for watching today. I will see you again very soon. But for now, from me, goodbye ladies and gents.